Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the ESR Manufacturer Championship USA Edition. I am your host, Cole McRae, and we are entering the final round, round 5 of this exciting championship series. Today we are joined by the venerable Matt Higgs.
Let's go.
Okay, I was going to say, assuredly he's there somewhere. But here we go. It's getting down to the wire. We got a little bit different of a format today just because of how everything ended up working out. There was a little bit of foobarage going on. So we got the scoring for you coming into the final round. Tobias Thierolf in first place with 165 points, followed by Heinrich Andreasen in second with 120. Magic Kaszczuk, as always, up there with third with 117. James Butler in fourth, 101. Antonio Costa in fifth, with 86. Martin Edmunds shortly behind with 83 in sixth. Andy Darnell seventh with 80. Bertrand Barrier in 8th with 75, Rhino Berger in 9th with 67, and Serge Hendricks rounding out the top 10 with 62 points. Qualifying just ended, actually, when you weren't looking. You should have been paying better attention.
I
Toby
prefer
T.
stable Hendrix myself.
What?
Says Surge.
Oh, okay. Oh, got it. Like, okay, we're talking about compressor surging in aircraft.
Also, I was thinking of surging in electricals.
Oh, I've never heard of stable in electricals, but you saw the qualifying there. I like her new interface. Ooh, that's fancy.
Where is he going?
And it says there, okay, it says he's on the stock set. This is interesting. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff to get through. As always, it's going to be chaos. But today we have a unique format. Only one 60-minute session at the Daytona road course here, and everyone's in the BMW WTCC car 2013, a blast from the past. This setup was donated by wonderful Magic Kaszczuk, who currently sits in third in the championship. And it is truly a blast from the past. Anyone who's played Sim Bin games before will instantly recognize this car. Icon of Race On. Heinrich Andreasen going for a spin in the infield. Dennis Johnson, a name we've seen around, but not consistently. Good to see him here. Now, of note, this is the only WTCC car that is rear-wheel drive. I mean, it won't really matter because they're all the same, but yeah, that made it a controversial pick a lot of times in WTCC racing. Back then, there were rear-wheel drive cars allowed, as even in previous years, but it wasn't very common. And truthfully, that's kind of because they kind of drove like front-wheel drive cars. They did have a little bit of that lift. We got a blast in the past on that one. But they had kind of understeery tendencies, which was not expected. A little bit less than all the other front-wheel drive cars for sure, but it's kind of interesting. Also, I like the way they look, kind of coopy. I believe that's a 2 series, no 3 series. I'm trying to remember. Itsy bitsy little car. Interestingly, in this era, the BMW M3 would have raced in no less than 3 different kinds of racing. Actually, probably more than that, because we got what? WTCC, GT3, sometimes in GT2. I don't think I ever raced in GT1, but they also raced in Rally GT as well. So 4, I guess. Quite a year for the BMW M3. Or I guess this is technically, we'll just say 3 series, because this is technically, I think, a 325i or something, 330i.
Shit. That's all I know.
What?
It's shit. That's all I know.
Hey, shut up. This is the best. This is the best generation of 3 series.
It is. I like the E92 M3.
Yeah, the M3 is the best of that year. I one day lust for an E91, which is the wagon. They never made it with an M series, but I'd take a 335i wagon. Never made in America, of course, naturally. So I'd have to wait 20 years or so, but I think it'd be worth it. So we got the formation lap coming up with our 1-hour race. Gonna be hot. We got a full crowd at Daytona Motor Speedway. Look at that. Look at all those people come to see our ESR race. It's a finale, so it kind of makes sense. So how are we feeling, Matt? What's the read on this race here today?
Well, folks, it is a beautiful day here at Daytona International Speedway, and the crowd's just electric. Like, the atmosphere in the crowd's just electric. They want to see our ESR boys do a 60-minute race.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, no formation. We're just going on. So red lights are flashing. Tobias Thierolf leads. We got to pay attention to this start though. Ooh, we
Whoa!
got some good starts, but the M3 or the 3 Series is known to be difficult to launch.
No, it's not.
It is.
No one said that.
Well, I mean, compared to the rest of the rear-wheel drive cars have been known to be difficult to launch in the WTCC field. I mean, they don't usually do a standing start, I don't think.
Get him,
But
Costa. Get him, Costa. Put him
we
in the
got
wall.
Antonio Costa getting hot on the inside of Tobias Thierolf. Magic Kaszczuk with a deep dive into
Oh,
turn. Nope, just kidding. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yuri Kadachvili. I've lost track immediately of who's who and where and what. So already no shortage of action, but crucially, no one's had an actual accident yet. Big runners here immediately. Renee Ermer up 3 positions. We're watching it up 4 now, going by Magic Kaszczuk. I do like that blue BMW service livery. It sticks out in the crowd. Serge Hendricks on the tear. Well, I'm a fan of the TCR class. I do wish they had a little bit more variety.
guys, look how fast they're going.
Oh, we got some internet shenanigans going on. Yuri Kadachvili. Is that the Philippines? What's that flag from? I'm not sure.
One.
Yuri Kadachvili. Or is that Czech Republic?
Oh, I checked.
Yeah. Martin Edmunds, our Lord Savior, up into 6th place, going around the inside of Bertrand Barrier. There are no strangers to controversy, these two. You have to pay attention. You got the Frenchman and the almost Frenchman. Rene Ermer trying to get his way back by Magic Kaszczuk. A plethora of slowdown penalties that don't mean anything. Mr. Ermer. Oh, it's getting intense back here. We got Villaria, Kadachvili, and Sparks going at it. Oh, we got someone off. That might be Sparks. I think it is. Rhino Burger trying to make use of that off that Sparks had. But Sparks has put up a barricade, it seems. Now, the tires on these are very hard, so they're not going to be affected all that much by going off track, and they're also heavily grooved. So these cars will not struggle in the off-road as much as others would, especially not the, oh god, what does it have we had last week? The DTM 95s, that was it. So those are devastated by getting any dirt on them. These ones, not nearly so much. Actually, I remember that was part of the fun of watching these cars, is that they'd just be bumping and bashing and going off-road and no one cared.
I know.
Argue you shouldn't. Wonder what one of these goes for on the used market. What can you buy one of these old WTCC cars for? Could I get one for less than 20,000 euros?
Probably.
That'd be one hell of an autocross machine, though. Like 315, I think, horsepower it was. Rear-wheel drive. Super short wheelbase. That'd be fun. Renee Ermer still trying to track down Magic Kaszczuk. He's been on his bumper the whole back section. Coming up across the start-finish line. He's running out of time with Mitch to plan his move. It looks like he's going to try and go for an undercut. But Kaszczuk closes the door in a weird place. That's going to disadvantage him going into the next corners, though. Let's pay attention to that. It's possible Irmer might make a move. Actually, it looks like Kaszczuk is making a move. Ooh, we got someone going off in the back. It's Rick Martel. Nope, it's Kratichville. My bad. Yuri Kratichville. Looks like Irmer got the worst out of that deal. Looks like Antonio Costa might have put some hurt on him. Dennis Johnson with the slowdown that he's using. Oh, no, he got yellow flag. That's actually what's happening. No, no. Heinrich Andreasen making tracking down Tobias Thierolf for first place. He's slowly making some progress. We've got plenty of time. Mauricio Delgado, stalwart doer in the ESR category. We've got a car with a crumpled up rear. Mauricio. Costa now having to run at Kaszczuk. I wonder if Kaszczuk's block might have caused him to be tracked down a little bit more than he wanted to. Ricardo Costa going off in the background. Mauricio making a move in the bus stop. Contact Andy Darnell. Oh no, Rick Martel, I mean. We had Villarreal going off. That reminds me of the Rolex 24 2 years ago. Oh man, that was controversial.
Oh, you're talking about the Porsche?
With the Porsches, yeah.
That was a great battle.
That was intense, and it got ruined. That boneheaded maneuver. I forget even who that was.
Oh, it was the KC&G Porsche.
Oh yeah, that's right. Remember, they were furious, as they should have been. Really hot battle here. Costa versus Edmunds versus Irmer versus Kaszczuk. Kaszczuk goes wide. What'd you say? Hello? Oh, Rhino Burger hits the pit exit barrier. That is a sad-looking BMW. That reminds me of the Nürburgring 24 2 years ago. When there was a BMW M4, I believe it was, that was had his hood popped up all lap and had to limp his way around the entirety of the Nürburgring 24-hour circuit and ended up crashing into the pit entrance wall going like 3 miles an hour. It's one of the funniest motorsports videos you'll ever seen in kind of a empathetic kind of way. Or sympathetic, I guess, if you haven't done sim racing. Rhino Burger with a DNF, he's decided he's had enough, and I understand it. Tons of time left, but that is going to be difficult to overcome. If he was Scott Dixon, though, he probably could have done it. The battle still is hot. Rene Rimmer on the inside to contact. He goes sliding. Pedal down, Rene. Pedal down. Oh, contact. Ooh, double slam. Ooh, triple slam. And everyone's okay. Amazing. Everyone ended up okay. And then now it's actually, we're almost 4 wide. Oh, not quite. So who ended up positive out of that? Looks like Kaszczuk. That was insane. But that is the positive side of cars that behave like front-wheel drive cars. You plant the throttle and it'll solve itself pretty much in any circumstance. Ricardo Rodriguez versus Dennis Johnson for 16th place. Around the back section, coming up to the start-finish line. I do gotta say, I love Daytona as a track. It's so interesting. There should be more ovals with road courses built into them. I don't understand why that isn't like a thing more. And people criticize places like Indy because, you know, the inside is just all flat, and I agree. But like, there's no reason it has to be flat. They could add some, you know, elevation, you know. Kind of, I mean, that's kind of what Road America does a little bit. Road America doesn't have an oval, but they kind of could. Like, the front and back straights are so long, you could basically connect those with some huge radius corners and just turned it into a really oblong oval. Kind of triangular. Andy Darnell versus Sparks. Oop, just kidding. Not actually, just kidding again. We're back. And Villarreal has emerged from the shadows. Winner so far is Sparks, but he's disadvantaged around the outside. These cars have very little aerodynamics. They've got a tiny wing spoiler, but that's it. So they won't benefit that much from being in the draft. Definitely better than nothing, of course, but... You know, I think Darnell might be able to go a little bit faster if he turned on his Motec, his display there. Maybe that's hard mode? You know, Mauricio Delgado has done his best to claw his way up the field. Now in 10th. Last time we saw him, he was in 14th. Antonio Costa versus Serge Hendricks makes the pass. Rene Ermer. Oh, okay. Bertrand Barrier still battling with Magic Kaszczuk. Rene Ermer making a move on Antonio Costa into turn 1. That's going to be a treacherous maneuver. However, he might be able to make it work with the BMW doing its lift-off oversteer. We're not seeing it happen too much. Barrier getting the move taken back by Costa. Rene Ermer on the hunt. Costa's trying to grab some positions back, but Ermer says, no, you're going to have to work a little harder than that. Andy Darnell making moves on Josh Sparks? Jebs Sparks. Never heard that name before, but Jebediah Sparks. Bertrand Barrier still battling Kaszczuk. I feel like this is something we're going to be seeing for a while until one of or the other crashes, you know. Same with Costa and Ermer behind. Barrier letting Kaszczuk have a little bit of room. Andy Darnell. Villarreal and Sparks are two winners here. They've made up pretty good so far. 5 and 6 places, respectively. Well, Darnell's on a bit of a recovery drive. Matt Higgs, what's your favorite livery that you've seen so far today? Matt, if you're talking, I can't hear you. Alright, Matt Higgs is gone. Andy Darnell versus Jeb Sparks. Still happening. The little Hornets of Death. Rene Ermer. Still trying to track down Costa. Wait. Did I miss something? Wasn't it Ermer who was tracking down Kaszczuk?
Back, bitch.
Welcome back. Nothing much has happened. I mean, there's been a ton of battles, but they've all just kind of been a little bit cautious this time. Maybe because there isn't a lot of room to make up with these cars. They're pretty predictable and pretty stable. Truth be told, I'm kind of surprised they don't do something like Newtstorp or something around these. I know it has to be U.S. tracks, but I mean, there's plenty you can do. You
And
get
I use that Bilsterberg only.
Bilsterberg. They did Laguna Seca at the second race. I'm trying to think of other really small U.S. tracks.
They prefer Nürburgring, Germany. Actually, not
Nur
Nürburgring, Germany.
Nürburgring,
Nürburgring and
USA.
Nürburgring, USA.
Yeah, my favorite. As you can kind of see, there's almost exactly a 2-minute lap for these cars, so that means they got 22 laps or so, more or less. But to their credit, the fighting has been pretty intense so far. Not a lot of movement, but a lot of battles, which is just what we like to see. Oh no, Magic Kaszczuk in the wall that looks like it's the end of the bus stop. What a tragic end to that battle. Renee Armour takes it. I wonder what happened there. Probably just lost it, but it could have been motivated by a strategic pit maneuver. Andy Darnell with a move on Mauricio Delgado. Delgado made a similar move not too long ago, so it's not unforeseeable that Darnell might try and do the same thing back. Ooh, deep dive into turn one. Dirty, but it's not untoward. It is getting spicy up here. Mauricio not keen to let any no holds barred. He's a top speed of more or less 150 miles an hour, 250 kilometers an hour. Got a view of Ricardo Costa having a little oopsie poopsie moment. No problems. Not yet, anyway. Mauricio getting a run on Andy Darnell. Coming up to the bus stop. It's going to get dicey here in a second if someone doesn't back off. Oop, Andy gives Mauricio a little contact. Ooh. Ooh, very clean through there. Boo. Surges a run on Antonio Costa. Ditto with Dennis Johnson on Jeb Sparks. Johnson has worked his way back up the field a little bit. About to keep an eye on him. Serge Hendricks and Antonio Costa caught to Bertrand Barrier. Coming into turn 3. Ooh, Costa makes a move on Barrier. It looks like it goes cleanly. All these three drivers are about the same positioning wise. For better and worse. What happened to who we lose? Was it Costa? Costa got away, it looks like. No, it was Irmer? This was a three-way battle.
Irmer is in fourth.
Oh no, we're watching a different. Wait. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's Hendricks. Hendricks back there.
You say ooh, it's Hendricks? I'm telling him.
I said ooh. It's a good thing. OOH. Very smooth through there, Bertrand, but he fails to get a run on Costa. That's something he's going to need to do. Barrier with a run on the outside. Not so much though, he hit top speed. And now Hendricks is going for a run. A double run. Looks like Costa botched turn one a little bit. Oh no, guess what? That crash of Magic Kaszczuk was fatal. DNF. He left. I did not foresee that coming at all. Like, honestly.
Cool. Do you remember a driver named Connor Constantini?
I do. Didn't he drive a Porsche with the Team AXRT back in the ACC
he
season
drove
3?
the Lexus with the other guy.
Was it Mika?
No, it wasn't Mika. It was another C something. But he found me on TikTok somehow.
I mean, it makes plenty of sense. Isn't that like half the point of social networks, is to, you know, be social? Do you post anything?
I don't think he's in ESR anymore.
Oh, really? Did you guys talk at all, or just see each other? Ooh, moves! Sparks goes off, it looks like, in the bus stop. Looked like he corralled it. But that did allow Karadzic to go by. And Martel maybe also. We'll have to see. They're neck and neck. Tale as old as time. Oh, no, just kidding. I thought they were going to go too wide into turn one. Sparks and Martel, but not so. Going back up to the valve for fourth. Barrier now makes a move. Costa is right on him, though. Hendricks right behind. Antonio Costa gets caught out by Bertrand Barrier, who breaks late. He has to take evasive action to miss him. Ends up getting severely disadvantaged. Now, I couldn't tell if Barrier broke early or if Costa outbroke himself. It might have been Costa outbraking himself, but I can't be sure. Ooh, action. Andy Darnell versus Mauricio Delgado. Mauricio not being so kind this time around, causing them both have to slow down a lot. Villarreal making a move. Consequently, he gets a much better run through the bus stop. Oh, this might add another competitor though. Dennis Johnson is only a second away. He's been slowly climbing up the ranks. Action, action, Villarreal. Oh, Delgado makes a little punt. Darnell fails to
Oh,
brake adequately for turn one. Mauricio Delgado swings back over, hits the wall, the pit wall. Dennis Johnson on the tear now, maybe making a move on the inside of turn three. But you got Darnell versus Villarreal. Looks like Darnell can't apply, or Villarreal can't apply any pressure. But Johnson gets by Delgado in the first move Delgado's seen in a while. You can tell he wasn't prepared for that.
I was.
Oh. Well, I mean, after hitting that wall. Oh, now we got a 3 wide-ish. Villarreal and Johnson. Darnell trying to make some move out of this.
Andy is such a British name. It's hilarious.
Is it? I know a bunch of Andys. And I'm not British.
Indians? Indians?
Indians?
Indians.
Oh, Indian. Back looking at Jeb Sparks versus Rick Martel. But for 14th, we're approaching the halfway point really rapidly here. Surrey Tendricks is caught back up to Bertrand Barrier. Maybe gonna make a move soon. This battle is split up a little bit, but it's still pretty hot. Johnson versus Delgado, Darnell versus Villarreal. And we've got more coming up rapidly as he drives slow down. Delgado spins around turn 4. And Crowdedfield goes by. Martel goes by. Sparks also goes by.
I go by.
Matt goes by. Darnell. That was a little sketchy. Ended up being okay. I could have seen that been really bad though. See, I was tempted to say Hendricks with a huge run on Barrier, but they were reaching top speed, and while he did have a huge run, they ran out of speed real quick. Be interesting to see where they come into it in turn 1. I wish we got more views like that on board with Jeb Sparks going to turn 1. These cars are really interesting going into the first turn with that heavy banking braking zone off of a high-speed section, especially the track being super wide and narrowing. Well, you could just really see Sparks fighting the car coming into that braking zone. We've seen a number of battles happen around there, which makes sense, but it's a shame we don't get to see any more from the in-car perspective. Come up to the bus stop. Barrier backs off of Hendricks just a little bit. Got a little bump drafting going on with Jeb Sparks on the back straight. Ditto for Barrier versus Hendricks still. And we got an emerging battle from Johnson versus Villarreal up ahead. There they are. Oh, that emerged really fast. Coming into turn 3. Villarreal has the inside, Johnson outside, but Johnson isn't going to be perturbed. He got a better run a little bit. Not going to be enough. Really, you got to get ahead before that left-hand kink, or else it's basically over before the next section. And you got to wait a whole nother lap. Ooh, Villarreal breaks himself though. Ooh, Johnson goes sliding, but he's able to close that door. He has to hope that Villarreal doesn't get a better run, because he could just out-brake him into next turn, and it looks like no. Villarreal on the inside of Johnson into the bus stop. That was pretty well composed. I didn't expect that. It looked like it was going to get a lot hairier than it did.
Going to.
Barrier. I don't know what kind of move that is supposed to be.
That was blocking right there.
He's blocking no one. the guy was ahead of him. Greenwich Villa move on Darnell. Johnson and Villarreal again. Villarreal's got the outside, Johnson inside. Now this could work out really interestingly. Let's see how they take the braking. Ooh, well, no, we're not watching Sparks. Ricardo Rodriguez goes for a spin, but we haven't really seen much of him anyway. Looks like Delgado has had another bout of bad luck. He's in last now. That's unfortunate. Still on Irma versus Hendricks versus Barrier now. And Costa is nibbling up space behind, so it's not super unexpected that he might be showing up in this battle sometime soon. Coming up to the bus stop. Irma wanting to dive, but not having the room to make it happen, so he backs off. Oh, gets a little slidey in the bus stop. Recovers it, but that is a definite loss of speed. Barrier might make a move now. Let's see. Yes, he does. On the inside. They are running out of speed, though. It is just enough, though. Now Barrier is on the defensive. You're gonna have Cratchville versus Darnell. Looks like Cratchville just got a move done to the bus stop. Irma versus Barrier again. Coming into turn 1. Looks like Hendricks is struggling a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on there. Barry's catching her, even though there should be at top speed. Ooh, Irmer gets a pretty good run out of the first corner. You can see how unstable these cars under braking. Looks like a lot of fun, to be honest. Ooh, a little shake of the wheel from Renee Irmer. Not too much to be said at the moment. They're forming up into a line, coming up to the bus stop. Serge
Pass him.
Hendricks.
Spend it.
Pass him. Ooh, Barry locks it up. He's able to... Gets a really shallow line. He makes it work, but Hendricks is notably farther ahead now. Maybe just connection, but it sounded like Barria's engine isn't super happy. Notably, Irmer has fallen behind, and so is Costa. Definitely did not expect that. Maybe the draft is more substantial than I had originally thought. Right, outbreaks himself slightly into turn 3 or 4. Uncharacteristic for him. Give me one memento second, I'll be right back.
What happened? Oh, your mic's muted. Anyway, before Cole gets back, we were watching a battle between Mr. Rick Martel and Mr. Jay Sparks here. Who is going to come out on top? I don't know. It seems Rick is pounding the pressure. He's waiting for a mistake. Oh, here we have Barrier in the draft coming up to the bus stop. You get him? He's not going to get him here. He's going to have to get a good run to the bus stop to get past him to the first corner.
Alright, I'm back. What's going on here?
Bertrand Barrier is behind Serge Hendricks.
Okay, but he is much closer than he was previous. And Irmer is caught back up too. So let's see. Ooh, and also Edmunds is right up on Heinrich Andreasen up in front. We'll have to see that battle play out. We are just about in the last third of our race, so it's gonna start coming down to the wire a little bit. Ooh, looks like Hendricks is planning an extra deep line. And he gets a little bit slidey though. Barria gets a better run, but there's no room. Curious. Very curious.
Well, his first name is Jebs. That's funny.
Yeah.
Love it.
Pretty jebby. You could, if he has a team, you call it Jeb's Jabs. Just be swinging left and right. Ooh, Barria gets a run out of Hendricks. Hendricks botched that last turn before the oval. Alright, now alongside Hendricks though. So let's see if he can make the move happen. Oh, Dennis Johnson around! Oh, his battle with Valeria ends in tragedy! Oh no, and Darnell through, Creditville through, maybe Sparks as well. We shall have to see. Still not gonna have a look at Martin Edmunds versus Heinrich Andreasen though. I kind of want to see that, please. That'd be really nice, I think. I mean, you know, you do you, but... Speaking of, Heinrich got a slowdown penalty. Not normally a thing, but Martin Edmunds around the outside of the turn 0. Into turn 1, and we don't get to see it. Okay, Bertrand Barrier. Still on a bit of a tear, but not as much as he would like. Irmer is now entering the fight. Ooh, Barrier gets a little bit of slip out of turn 1. Edmunds alongside Andreasen now. Ooh, but he gets closed out right before this little kink here. So I don't know the turn numbers, and I will not be bothered to learn them. Martin Edmunds, ooh, trying to plan out his move, but Andreasen's being really inconsistent with his line. Trying to have it a little bit both ways, it seems. Taking a really conservative line. Ooh, too conservative. He gets a little bit eager on the apex and slides Ricardo Rodriguez on for another spin. Can we watch Edmunds, please? Yep, great. Yep, it's Rodriguez. Yep, keep watching Edmunds, please. Okay, Darnell. Oh, okay, we get it. Rodriguez is spun. Geez, that's really mean, game. Why don't we watch? It's kind of adding salt in the wound, don't you think? There we go, Martin Edmunds. So Tobias Thierolf is pretty thoroughly out of here. He could make one big mistake and have it all come apart, but it's pretty unlikely given his past record. Edmunds making a run maybe on Heinrich Andreasen. Andreasen got a pretty rough bus stop. He went sliding at the last corner, and Edmunds is alongside. He's got one gear left of room. And he's going to make it happen in time for turn 1. Now the question is, how does Andreasen retaliate? He's in the draft, but they're both pretty much out of speed. I'm just kidding. Wait, this is Barrier, never mind. That was a nice little transition there, you dingus. Very nice. Oh, this is Barrier. Damn it. Stupid shot transitions. I hate it. Barrier versus Hendricks again. Edmunds got by Andreasen though, notably. Well, and he's staying there is the most important part, but he is only a tenth ahead. I do like the gold wheels on the red, white, and green BMW of Barrier. Andy Darnell going for a pit stop. This late in the race, he must have suffered some damage. I don't think there's any pit requirements. In fact, I'm almost sure of it. Eric Andreasen with a run on Martin Edmunds, but he's not going to have enough time to get it done in time for the chicane bus stop.
No, he will not. He's too far back. Can't do a dive.
And looks like Andreasen is struggling a bit with the bus stop. Martin Edmunds seems to consistently gain time there. Barrier versus Hendricks is now a factor as they go into the chicane.
I just noticed that Tobias is 22 seconds ahead of Martin.
Yeah, like I said, he's pretty. Like I said last lap, he's pretty thoroughly ahead. Now that's if he has a particularly bad mistake and ends up spinning several times, you know, kind of once going around and around, that could be enough for Edmunds to get back.
All right, I'm. What's the word? I'm hoping. I'm manifesting him spinning.
Manifesting him spinning. All right. Let's see if we can give Edmunds a shot. Please stay on this
I
camera.
demand tier 1 subscription, Martin, if he crashes.
That's a Twitch thing, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
ESR Platinum member.
Oh yeah, there we go. Platinum OnlyFans.
Yes.
Andreasen got back right underneath Edmunds. Looked like that might have been a turn 1 braking deficit. We have to wait and see how this goes, though. Ooh, Andreasen getting really deep into this dive here, but Edmunds keeps the door closed. Edmunds has got really good situational awareness to keep that situation under control. It
After
seemed
all, I
like
am the sopping wet Canadian.
sopping wet Canadian, excellent. I'm scared. Ooh, Andreasen with a move, or well, you know, not a combat move, but almost a slide. Now we're getting a teeny weeny ice Drano vision view. But importantly, wait, what am I talking? Hendricks has caught up by about half a second to Andreasen. So this battle is slowing them down, and there's traffic coming up. I think that might be Rodriguez. Not 100% sure, but that's what it seems like. So this could get dramatic in rapid succession.
Well, do you recommend Sennheiser headphones?
Yeah, they're good. They're expensive and they don't have very many features. Also, if you're a big fan of like what people consider like a fun sound, they'll be pretty disappointing. They don't have a ton of bass, but they're good and they're quality.
I need to replace my Corsair Virtuoso SE.
My recommendation is the, I mean, I think you used to have a pair of these, but the HyperX Cloud 2s.
Oh, I used to have those too. I did not enjoy how cheap they were.
You thought they were cheap? Oh. Well, notably, if you're gonna get if you want a headset with a microphone, most Sennheiser products do not come with them. There are a
I just
couple.
want something that I don't. I've heard like mixed things about SteelSeries, mixed things about. Well, I don't want to go Corsair again or HyperX.
Well, I have a Logitech G Pro X, and I love it. However, it was expensive, and also, I'm not a fan of Logitech's software package anymore. I used to, but they've really ruined it in the last couple of years.
So was the Core or Logitech
G Pro X wireless.
That's still cheaper than my headphones.
Really? Wait, you got Corsair Virtuosos, you said?
Yeah, Corsair Virtuoso SE.
Ooh, Bertram. Oh, Ricardo Rodriguez is returning to the mole people.
Oh no!
Oh, a very low poly spectator. I really love how much we're focusing on this. Although he is breaking speed records up to 300 kilometers an hour. Same with Delgado. Uh-oh. Sorry for the abrupt transition, ladies and gentlemen. We had a bit of a connection issue. We are back, though, as mentioned.
Well, this is live.
Yeah, we had a live connection issue. We just fast forwarded the universe a little bit. Oh, Jeb Sparks with a huge spin. Oh, dramatic flare, and he's phasing in and out of existence. Oh no! Bye. There we go, and we're back. Hendrik Andreasen versus Martin Edmunds. His battle is still intense. We only got 8.5 minutes left. But yeah, no. So I'm a big proponent of.
Hang on a second. I have something to start playing. Really loudly.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Cruel Summer started playing.
So of note, Jeb Sparks gone. Marisa Delgado gone. Ricardo Rodriguez gone. We're down to 13 cars. Heinrich Andreasen making them. Nope, not enough space to make a move on Martin Edmunds. Yeah, I mean, I have tried to get into wireless headphones. That is the one thing that I will absolutely like stand behind. I hate them. My current phone, this is the first phone I've had that's no headphone jack. I can't stand it. It's the worst.
Why?
Um,
A phone?
yeah,
Oh
like
yeah.
like I mentioned, I use a pair of as my daily. I use a pair of Sony MDR EX110s, which are wired. And oh, Bertrand Barrier on the outside of Serge Hendricks, turn one. This is gonna be sketchy at best. This is not an ideal thing. Ooh, Serge outbreaks himself. They are still side by side though. I haven't seen that in a while. Bertrand using all the track. Maybe he's gonna have a dive opportunity. Oh, but he sacrifices it. But yeah, I mean, I bought a set of God, what are the Sennheiser Momentum Wireless 2s?
I've heard those are meh.
I mean, in kind of yeah, you're kind of not wrong. Bertrand Barry outbreaking himself. Serge Hendricks going right around. Um,
Wow,
I
we've lost a lot of guys.
yep. Uh, but and they were fine. I've had wireless earbuds before, and I usually just get rid of them because I don't like them. But now that I have a phone that only has it, I'm like, well, it's been a long time since I tried. Maybe they've gotten better. Um, I tried the Sennheisers. I also got a pair of Samsung Galaxy Bud Pros. No, I hated all of them. They were all terrible. The microphone is so bad. Like trying to have phone calls is basically impossible. The batteries, like I used both of them for about a week apiece, and the number of times I'd pick one up and it'd find the battery was dead, like wanting to go for a run or something. It was it was
Well, that
insane.
seems more your fault than the case's fault
Why is it my fault? I'd leave
for
them in
not
their
charging
charging
it.
case. So I would charge them whenever that would happen. I would charge the case completely, or at least as completely as it would tell me, and then I would use it for like 3 days. And like on the third day, I would always put them in their charging case whenever I was not using them. And by like 3 days, I'd pull them out trying to use them, and they're dead.
Wow, I've had zero problems like that with my Sony's.
Hmm. So that was an interesting opportunity from Bertrand Barrier. He wasn't able to take advantage of it because both him and Serge Hendricks took that turn a little wide. Heinrich Andreasen is falling rapidly behind Martin Edmunds. They've only got 5 minutes left. We'll have to see how that goes. I also got a set of FIO KZ1Rs, which are like audiophile grade wireless earbuds. And they were better, but they had abysmal battery life, like sub 2 hours. And, ooh, Bertrand Barre maybe with a move on Serge Hendricks. Oh, where have we seen this happen before, ladies and gents? Only like every lap.
Only 4 minutes left, folks.
Very true. And yeah, I mean, I not to just have so much money tied up in what is essentially a disposable thing.
Hell yeah.
Like, I I
Gotta go
don't
this
so
up.
much anymore. Oh, Barrier
Oh,
with a
watch
little
out!
slide. Ooh, wall contact.
Oh.
Oh, that was not a huge hit, but not a small one either. Like back in the day, I used to lose a set of headphones like every couple months, and I mean I've gotten better at that, but I just still hate having like $200 worth of earbuds that I'm just carrying around with me, like waiting to get dropped or stolen even or something. And it'd be one thing if they're like way 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 better, right? But for me at least, the only advantage to wireless ones is that you don't have to plug in the wire and like route it however you want, right? And it's just
Off your
dangling there.
shirt.
Well, I put it under my shirt.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Or I used to.
So I wrap the cable over my ear and put the bottom through my shirt. And I mean, if you're like super sensitive to touch and stuff, yeah, maybe that'd be a problem. But I mean, I even said that the inconvenience of having to plug them in, but every time I tried to set up my wireless earbuds, they would still require some sort of like short setup thing anyway. Like you got to hold the button and then put them in your ears and make sure they're
Oh,
on and
really?
stuff.
Like, I'm gonna walk you through what happens when I put my headphones in. So I open the case, put them in my ear, and I hear Bluetooth connected, and then I can listen.
Huh. Well, that's not my experience at all.
I also don't like AirPod Pros because they're way too expensive and not that great.
Well, wait, you have the WF 1000 XM4s, right?
Yep.
Aren't those like $300 almost?
They're almost, but they're better than in quality than the AirPod Pros.
I believe it, but like, yeah, I don't know. It just
The noise canceling is really good. It can block out jet engines.
oh, that's true. But I found like I'm not really saying anything here. But I even bought a stupid and oh yeah, the only Apple product I bought in the last 15 years is an Apple branded USB to 3.5 millimeter headphone jack adapter.
Oh no.
Because I heard it was the best,
That
and
was
I
like
mean,
$25 when you guess.
it was actually only 10. I think I got it on sale. So, oh, but this is American dollars too. So the battles have kind of dissolved, unfortunately. We got Antonio Costa versus Renee Ermer, and that's about it. This will probably be the last lap, though. Ooh, Costa with a slide.
Cool. You are running out of it is what it is. Are you sure you want to continue?
No.
Thanks.
And like for the record, I'm a Sony audio fanboy. If you look in my room, actually, if I look in my room, I see one, two, three,
I
four,
have been
five,
in your room.
five. Oh yeah, you have. But if I just sit where I am and look around my
We
room,
listen to Dix in Dallas.
we did. Yeah, that's right. Don't look that up, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually,
Um,
do. It's a good time.
it's a really NSFW time. I'll say that much.
He made a rap version too.
Oh, good.
It's not Jake Hill. I forget what it's
Anyway,
called.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can see 13 Sony logos on audio products if I just sitting where I am in my room. So I love Sony products. So you know.
I'm sipping him like
It,
whiskey.
oh
I
no no
love
no
the way
shh
he
no no no
lies.
no 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 no. We only got less than one lap to go.
He's a verified artist. Did you know that?
I mean, what it? Twitter has really pushed the meaning of what verified even means anymore. Like, of course he's verified. He's the artist. Like, you verified means you are the guy, right?
Hands up on my body, make
Okay,
the
alright.
room a little
No,
hotter.
no, 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 no,
I'm
no, no, no.
sipping him like
No,
whiskey, getting
stop!
wetter than the water.
Oh my god. Let it be known that I tried, ladies and gents.
Yeah, I know how you love it when you do it like that.
So, race happening. Tobias Thierolf is the winner, finishing first place in
Way to
front
go,
of Martin.
Tobias.
Yeah, followed by Martin Edmunds, then Heinrich Andreasen, struggling to get back his position. Um, yeah. We then got Serge Hendricks in
Ooh,
fourth, Bertrand Barrier
summer.
fifth, Rene Ermer sixth, Antonio Costa seventh, Steve Davidson eighth. We haven't seen him basically at all in this race, but he did okay. Villaria in ninth and Dennis Johnson in 10th.
Excuse me.
There they are. Look at him. Oh, Bertrand
I like
Barrier got a
that.
penalty. I didn't see
Was
that
it?
happen.
Was it for his? Oh, way to go, Tobias Zero on fastest lap. Wow, he won the race.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Although I was looking, Antonio Costa set a pretty blistering lap too, 159.9. Only 2 cars broke into the 159s. It's pretty impressive. And with that, the championship results are as follows. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. So championship results are as follows. Sorry. We got Tobias Thierolf in first place, followed by, with 229 points by the way, followed by Heinrich Andreasen in second with 169, barely fending off Martin Edmunds in third with 140. A two-way tie for fourth place, Antonio Costa and Magic Kaszczuk both with 117 points. James Butler in fifth with 107, Serge Hendricks in sixth with 103, Bertrand Barrier seventh with 98, barely edging out Andy Darnell in 10th with 97. Wait, sorry, Bertrand Barrier is in ninth. Andy Darnell is in ninth. Wait, no, sorry, I'm adjusted. My bad. One more time. Bertrand Barrier ninth, Andy Darnell 10th with 97, Steve Davidson 11th with 78, tied with Renee Ermer. So we have no, I'm sorry, ladies and gents, but you got it. Yeah, that's the order. Freaking. So with the tie, I was trying to lump the numbers together to make it, fourth, and then just fifth would be the next. But anyway, enough rambling. Can't wait to see you guys for the next round, wherever it may be. We don't have everything set up quite yet, but you can find out by going to esr-race.org. We got tons more stuff all over there. It's pretty funny.
Why is this guy so... He looks so serious.
Okay, all right. Before something stupid happens, I've been Cole McRae. Got anything to say, Matt Higgs?
I don't know. Let's go.
Okay. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.